Hey, Danny.
What's happening?
Nothing much. How are you, sir?
Oh, great. Leaving tons of messages because people feel like, they're children again and they just want to take a week off because it's a holiday while they make little drawings of their hand that looks like a turkey. But we will try. In Buckeye, David Lovell is the doctor guy. And have we talked to this dude yet?
Yes, sir. We actually spoke with him last week. Let's see. I'll go at the bottom. So yeah, we called him. He kind of let us know that he has a tenant. He seemed like he was interested. You kind of let him know about the 15-year term, and he was wanting us to kind of give him something to go to his tenant with, so that his tenant would give up the lease early. But you kind of explained to him, oh, that's not what we do. We're just trying to let him as the landlord know, hey, this is what, excuse me.
Why is this still on the list?
Because you had sent him a text, or he sent us a text afterwards. He told me to add it. Where is it? Sorry, there you go. On 11/16, it says he texted you after our conversation this afternoon. I reviewed your suggestion of 80 cents, and so then you told me to go ahead and add that there, and that we would call him back today.
Okay, I'm just not understanding what the impetus is for the return call. So explain it to me. We talked to him last week, and why am I calling him back? Why didn't I state everything that needed to be stated last week?
I think we did, and he said that he was going to send us his, he would text us his email address. And so I guess after we got off the phone, he went and looked up, how much square footage his property was and how much his current tenant was renting for. And then he sent us that text there under our history, the 11/16/22. And then you had texted me and said, go ahead and add that to the document, and then we'll call him back on Tuesday.
Oh, I don't know why you can't just explain. I'm looking for a text that I can't clearly see. I'm scrolling down. I don't see dates on the left.
Yeah, it should be.
Just explain it to me. David what am I doing? Here we go. The 14th, I could do a call with you and your partner. Then we talked to him. I have a tenant that's working just fine, so please have some proposal that I can consider having. No, we're not going to send a proposal when he has a good tenant that's working just fine. He doesn't want to give you the store. He wants us to pay more than the current tenant is paying.
Right. Okay.
This is the guy that's in Vegas. His guy's out of town.
Correct. And he's out of California. He has a local, they hired a local guy here in Arizona to run the spot.
It's not a good tenant.
Right.
I can't remember from call to call, okay, what needs to be done. So the notes have to be succinct. You're telling me we're calling him back a week later, and I just need to know what I'm saying. Hey, did you think about it? Is your tenant on their last legs?
Yeah, I think we were just responding to his text about, you had mentioned that we're not going to negotiate over text and that we'd call him back and just give him a little bit more information. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 7873.
Hey, Dr. Dave, Danny D, the laundry guy. Call me, my cell phone, 480. Look, I think you're on the fence in reference to a long-term lease here at the laundromat space. Out-of-state management, you're out of state. We are not. So the difference is we intend to operate this place successfully locally, but the rent has to make sense. I'm just trying to make sure that we're not calling this guy out of desperation week in, week out when he said, okay, it's done. That's why, I mean, there's a lot of notes in there, but I don't see anything highlighted that says, okay, this is what's happening and what needs to happen. We're trying to nudge the guy in the right direction, sure, but I need to know what we're saying and how we're saying it. The next one, what have we done? Just leave messages for this dude?
Yes.
Here we go.
Hello, please leave a message and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you.
Danny D'Angelo, my cell is, I'm not a broker or an agent. I'm actually looking to sign a lease with you, so please return or you can text me at that number. Thank you. Stellar business people, one and all, looking to get everything done and off their plate on a daily and continuing basis. Apache Junction, Eddie Kime, Signal Butte. Am I in the right place?
Yeah. Yes. And then Danny, this is one that we had actually called back on 10/25, and he had mentioned like there's some issue with the county. So the reason why we were thinking like why don't we follow up is because he actually has a building next door that didn't have any businesses in there, and now they're open and they're filled with tenants. So we're thinking maybe he made some move on this property that he said he wasn't able to make into a laundromat because of some issues with the county and the
all right.
sewer
Maybe
line.
he fixed his county issues. All right, here we go.
Right.
Hello.
Eddie.
Yes.
Eddie, it's Danny, the laundry guy, calling on Apache Trail. We, if you remember, we last spoke. I'm always looking for space with gas, water, electric, so I can sign a lease, put some new equipment in, and operate another successful store. I believe you had some problems with the issue with the city, or there was some zoning issues out there.
No, it's a septic issue.
Septic, that's right.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, the laundromat's going to go away, and not going to make sense, right?
I mean, all the hookups are there.
So this is look, you're putting stores in front of me over and over again and again where we've had the discussion. The guy said it's a septic issue. It can't be a laundromat. We were fighting with the city. That's not going to change. And now he's, already pulled the equipment out, I'm afraid. I mean, I want to get you a store, but we need to be listening to what the landlords are saying intently. This guy is, when I dial the number, it says no go right on it because I don't ever want to call the guy again about that spot.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving. Kiss
Thanks,
the
you
family,
too.
and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Danny.
Thanks.